The California jobs report was announced today, 15.5% unemployment rate, over just about a 10-point jump from last month. But the biggest sector was leisure and hospitality, where the state lost 46% of its jobs in that sector alone. I was looking a little bit in terms of the jobs numbers of where they fell. San Diego was about 15% according to the report, so we're just in line or a little bit below the state level, whereas Imperial County, the unemployment rate was 28%, which is really substantial. But if we look at what's happening now with the reopening and the rules and regulations, so restaurants could be about 50% capacity, there's going to be a major structural change over the next couple of years as a lot of these companies, to maintain degrees of profitability, they're going to look at automation. And so what we're going to start seeing potentially is a lot of jobs that require a lot of face-to-face interaction might be replaced by kiosks. You're going to see, from a labor saving perspective, a lot of these jobs over time are going to go away. One of the concerns that we're going to have is what's that going to do structurally to the economy, especially since these jobs have seen wage gains over the last couple of years. Where are these employees going to go? And restaurants and bars are not going to be able, given the rules and regulations, to bring back everybody all at once as well. They won't have the capacity to be able to provide that degree of service. So it's going to be a slower time frame, and it's going to be something to bear watching in this post-COVID or this COVID time frame. Right now in San Diego, restaurants and some retailers are going to open. Malls are taking their time. Grossmont Center, it's privately held, is opening more quickly, but all the malls owned by Simon or Westfield are taking a little bit more time. A JCPenney, a Sears, a Macy's, these are all anchor stores. They occupy a lot of square footage in these malls. If all of a sudden these stores close, and just if you look at Macy's and JCPenney's, that's going to be over 400 stores. That's a lot of square footage that all of a sudden mall operators have to find tenants for. So that's going to be a big dislocation. The second thing is it's going to be a big disruption for brands. Think about all the brands that Macy's sells or JCPenney sells that need to find a new outlet. And consumers are wary of these openings. Recent surveys just indicated that 75% of consumers are concerned with these reopenings of a second wave of the coronavirus. And secondly, 2/3 of consumers really don't expect our lives to return to normal. So consumer confidence, the willingness to spend is going to be an issue that economists, policymakers, and business owners are going to be really paying a lot of attention to as these next couple of weeks unfold, as economies open throughout the nation.